The Insider, together with Yahoo. We need to start our show tonight on a somber note with the #1 story that's trending in our world, the horrible massacre in Orlando.
Monuments from the Eiffel Tower to the World Trade Center to the Sydney Harbor Bridge being lit up as symbols of solidarity.
And at the Tony Awards last night, silver ribbons were being worn as a reminder that love will always triumph.
The attack was meant to destroy. However, it's created a wave of international support.
Really is impressive. Our insider angle into this tragic story is coping with all the heartbreak, all the fear. Can the media help us, men?
Can you see by the dawn's early light?
I don't know if any of my friends are laying in that club or laying in the hospital. I just want to wake up from the stream.
And I would like to start tonight by dedicating this entire show to everybody in Orlando post-9/11.
Down in Belgium helped illustrate a poignant juxtaposition as around the world, from New York, Paris, Chicago, and Brazil, both tears and rainbows cut through the dark cloud which fell over Orlando.
Text me at 2:06 and said, "Mommy, I love you. Please call police. I'm going to die."
Her son, Eddie, would tragically be one of the 49 fallen heroes. Our insider into grief counseling, psychologist Dr. Romney Dravasula, explains why countless people in both Hollywood and Main Street, USA, are seeking each other to grieve.
Celebrities are using their platforms to draw attention to what has happened, to share their own grief. And in our culture, many people use celebrities and other famous touchstone figures as almost permission for their grief.
Beyonce, Lady Gaga, Amy Schumer, and Elton John were just a fraction of the celebrities to stand with Orlando on social media, while Beverly Hills housewife and West Hollywood staple Lisa Vanderpump attended LA Pride with this clear message.
This is a day, I think, that more than ever we have to stand together and we have to unite and we have to stand defiantly. I have great sadness. And when I walked in here today, the first thing I did was, let's just have a moment of silence.
Acceptance will prevail and love will win.
And from coast to coast, media figures labored over the way in which to continue on with both respect and remembrance.
Tonight, our hearts are with the families and friends of those who were killed or injured.
And it's hard to even know what to do in the wake of an event like this.
John Oliver and Andy Cohen both addressed the massacre at the top of their shows, an approach also used by Tony Awards host James Corden.
We have to reference it, of course. Good evening. All around the world, people are trying to come to terms with the horrific events that took place in Orlando this morning.
Pay your respect and speak from your heart. And then after you have done that, you have to pivot and pay your respect to the people who this is their livelihood.
And Hamilton creator Lin-Manuel Miranda chose to share his winning moment with those whose lives were both taken and shattered.
And love is 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 love cannot be killed or swept aside.
You know, it is so hard to stay objective when a tragedy this big hits home, but I will say this: when something so evil happens, it also brings out the very best in people. And as we've seen, there's love pouring in all over the world.
There certainly is. And as you just saw, the tragedy in Orlando was on the hearts and minds of everyone at the Tony Awards last night. Kelty was there and joins us from New York right now. Kelt?
It certainly was, Debbie, and I'm actually still wearing the silver ribbon that was being handed out on the red carpet last night. And as beautiful as the carpet was, you could really tell a lot of these stars were very conflicted about coming out and having this big celebration. But like the saying says, the show must go on. And last night, the Tonys tracking at #2 for their celebration of art, love, and all things Hamilton. Welcome to the Tonys, as I've renamed the Hamiltonies.
If you say so.
The Tony goes to Hamilton.
An impressive 11 wins for the musical favorite, Hamilton.
Renee Elise Goldsberry.
Winner Renee Elise Goldsberry admits the stage sensation has done more than make her victorious.
The best thing is when people you didn't know were still in the world.
out to you. It's like being on Facebook. I lure them to New York City with the Hamilton ticket. It's beautiful.
And it was a beautiful night for Oprah. The producer of The Color Purple watched her Broadway revival take home 2 Tonys.
Oprah's gonna be in the house. No pressure. Streisand. Not even Babs gets crazy.
Your pressure doesn't come from one person. You know, my mum and dad are there.
It's great, mate, but it's going on a bit, isn't it?
Showing off his new dome, Tony winner Neil Patrick Harris, who's going bald while filming Netflix's upcoming A Series of Unfortunate Events.
I'm not replacing in The King and I.
And 2 pop stars are Broadway bound. Josh Groban will appear this fall in Natasha Pierre and the Great Comet of 1812.
I'm playing Pierre, who is kind of a drunken, disheveled kind of overthinker.
Drunken disheveled. I don't know if I see that with you.
I'm going method. I'm going method for this role.
And Leona Lewis will surely be perfect when Cats returns next month.
I got the part, and then I turned up and they were like, no, you have to audition. I was like, oh, okay.
But check out this karaoke moment that happened during the show's commercial break. Jake Gyllenhaal and Sean Hayes proving they could take over Broadway's Aladdin with 0 rehearsal. Such a great moment, and James was so incredible last night. I don't think he's gonna have any trouble booking stars for carpool karaoke in the future.
Thank you, Kelsey. All right, moving on now to the number 3 story we are tracking. Queen Elizabeth II's 90th birthday celebration. Yes, it is still happening.
I mean, that is quite the fiesta, right? On Saturday, the entire royal family made their way to the Buckingham Palace balcony for the Royal Air Force flyover.
The best part was the debut of 1-year-old Princess Charlotte, along with her big bro, 2-year-old Prince George. Charlotte clearly teething, chewing on her fingers, and then Curious George pointing at the planes, tried to climb over the balcony before Mom and Dad pulled him back to safety.
I mean, did you see the look the Queen gave George? That was everything.
So was that neon green suit she was
Hey,
wearing.
listen, she's the Queen. She can wear whatever she wants to wear. Well, let's move on now to some more stories trending in our world.
Yo, at our social station right now with some fast 8 news. What's going on, yo?
Fasten your